This video is coming to you so late. It took a minute for me to put this one together because this one hurt. Damn. This one here was painful. I had to start it and then stop it and then start it and stop it because this young man, or this man, Chad, I say young man because damn, they didn't even let him hit 35. This man was the dream. This man was an inspiration for every entrepreneur out there. That's why this one hurts, because YouTube creators, if you're a content creator, social media, TikTok creator, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, or entrepreneur in general, or not even an entrepreneur, he is us. If you are a mother or a father, he's us. And I'll tell you why. If you brought your baby home from the hospital and you have ambition for that child, you want it to grow up and be something. That's the same way an entrepreneur feels, because you know what? Their business is their baby. A business is a newborn at times. A business can become a toddler if you're doing your thing right. A business becomes your child over time. It'll become your teenager that's giving you trouble at times that you have to get in order. It goes through different stages. So the same way you look at your child and you watch it blossom and grow, you want so much for it. That's the way entrepreneurs look at their business. So this man was an inspiration to everybody. And then somebody took that and shut it down. My God. This man was such an inspiration to somebody like me. And he should have been an inspiration to you, because how many people do you know that had a dream and was not only able to take that dream and put it out there, turn it into a product that people crave enough for that dream to put millions in your pocket? How many people can do that? Yeah, grandma may make an awesome sweet potato pie or an awesome peach cobbler. Or your auntie might be really, really good at making a collard green and fatback dish, or a macaroni and cheese dish, and got their own twist and spin on it. But did that macaroni and cheese put millions of dollars in the bank? Somehow this man was able to do it. And that's why he is an inspiration. And somebody took that from everybody. That's why it hurts, because of the dream that was cut short. And there's no telling where he would have gone. This was a mogul in the making, who will never get to live out his full potential. That's why this one took so long for me to make. But let's get into it. Chad Dillon, originally of New York City, though was born to Jamaican parents, did a great job at assimilating into American culture to the point of connecting seamlessly with natives of Atlanta. We all know that the South has its own culture and vibe. We've seen Offset in his restaurants, and he was able to link up with the baby. So that lets you know that he was able to assimilate well, having a Caribbean background, and still link with them boys from ATL. Chad Dillon in 2013, at around the age of 22, founded and became the CEO of a Microsoft collaborative called Songplay. At that same time, he also started Winner's Exotic Car Rental and Chauffeur Service. After starting to rent his own vehicles to friends, he found it profitable. He loved exotic cars, so this venture has and was a win-win for him. Winners also was a cutting edge at that time, venturing into drone piloting, which would be used to assist artists with video shoots. In 2020, he opened the Boiler Room Seafood and Crab Boil in Atlanta in the Buckhead area, which has drawn crowds for its delicious Cajun-style food and cocktails. And it looks so good. And even had a special brunch event to service and entertain the community as diners. This all came about after having his application to the franchise, the Juicy Crab, which I'm sure we've all seen in our cities. Juicy Crab rejected him, which was a blessing in disguise, the biggest blessing ever, because that rejection led to him making over $8 million in his first year as a solo restaurateur instead of a franchisee. He combined a special mix of juicy, buttery, perfectly seasoned delectables with an exciting but inviting atmosphere in his establishments, which became community gatherings. Through Dillon's restaurant businesses, which began with the massively successful Boiler Seafood, the man gave a percentage of his proceeds to the community. Dillon launched a business plan pitch competition similar to ABC's Shark Tank at the Metro Reentry Facility run by the Georgia Department of Corrections, in which he gave $15,000 to ex-offenders through a 3-week program that teaches them how to hone in on their gifts, and $10,000 in a different donation round. He will also host a full meal turkey drive for the community. As such a giving philanthropist, how could he not be successful in entrepreneurship, right? His giving was returning to him so that he can in turn bless others. On July 14th, Mr. Dillon opened a restaurant with the Atlanta native and rap artist Lil Baby. The grand opening of the Seafood Menu Restaurant and Lounge with Lil Baby was met with an overwhelming success, with a star-studded guest list filled with celebrities. All of them were in attendance. At that point, one could only imagine the pride and feeling of accomplishment Chad Dillon had to feel to now be in partnership with and having an establishment that was well attended by celebrities. The design of the restaurant pays homage to Atlanta and its rich hip-hop music scene. This establishment pairs seafood and its cuisine with some of Mr. Dillon's signature butter sauces, like the Caribbean jerk. That is actually Lil Baby's favorite. Lil Baby planned on franchising the restaurant and placing the signature sauces in grocery stores, which will now be ventures that he will have to go after alone without the assistance of his partner, who he started this restaurant journey with. So on Tuesday, July 23rd, which was only about 11 days after Lil Baby and Mr. Dillon opened the Seafood Menu Restaurant and Lounge, police said they were called to 480 John Wesley Dobbs Avenue, northeast near Martin Luther King National Historic Park, around 3:50. The victim was identified as Mr. Dillon by his attorney, Malcolm Connor. He had several gunshot wounds and later succumbed to his injuries. Connor said Dillon was killed near a new Jamaican restaurant he planned to open called Dipped in Butter. Oh, man. This was a chance for him to tap into his cultural roots. His employees said that he did not deserve to go out like that, and we, the public, agree. So what's going on with the investigation? Well, as of today, July 31st, 2024, the untimely demise of Mr. Dillon is currently under investigation. There's no motive for the shooting right now, and no suspects have been named. Via tasty food, delectable cuisine, and a cleverly crafted idea for his events at his restaurants, his accomplishments were increasing. His efforts to give back were growing, with success in the restaurant industry snowballing. All of that just came to a screeching halt and sudden end